Hi guys. Okay, so I know it's been forever since I've been on here. It's been months, but I've had a lot of family things going on that I really had to tend to, and my family needed me for those things. Actually, I think, I could be mistaken, but I think my last video that I made, I was actually headed to the hospital right afterwards to go see my mother, and that has been a very long process. She is still in the hospital. She's been in and out a few times. My family has juvenile diabetes, and she has been dealing with some complications with that. So, but I have not been in my craft room. I have not been doing anything pretty much the whole time. I just recently got back into my craft room and started doing some things, and I thought I would come on here and show y'all what I've been doing. I've been making some things for my pen pals, and this is something that I'm kind of excited about. So I made one of the altered paper bags. It's just a simple brown like lunch sack, like you send your kids lunch sacks when they go on field trips. And I just folded the bottom up. I watched a couple of ways to do this. I just did the simplest way. And I put a few tags in here, just some simple little things here. And this was the original insert like book that I made for this one. It actually fit in here when I started. It was this same size as this one. I made me some templates so I can make these, you know, fairly quickly. Now that I have the templates, I can just kind of cut some scrap papers and go. My problem was that I started out with this and end up with this, and it doesn't fit. I'm sure lots of people have the same problem where you just don't know when to stop. So that's been my issue. The only way I know how to not do this is to just leave it alone. Just put my papers in here, sew it together, and I'm just gonna leave it blank, and I'm gonna send it this way. I really don't like sending it blank, but I mean, I'm gonna send, like, you know, in the package, I'll send some things, you know, that they can like embellish it, you know. But I really wanted to send a completed book. Just not the way I can do it though. It will never fit. I'd have to have a very large bag for that one to go in. So I'm gonna send it just like this with a little baggie of other stuff, you know, ribbons and different things. I really like this book though. This one, I may end up keeping this one and using this one for myself because I just really like it a whole lot. I had a lot of fun making it. This was kind of my first thing, you know, to do back into my craft room, trying to get my craft mojo back. I'll do a quick little flip through of this one here. I love all the flippies and stuff that I've added into this one. There is tons of places to write stuff in here, and a couple of, you know, little secret spots that I made for little notes that maybe you don't want to share, private things you want to write. So this is just a quick little thing. Little tags everywhere. And this is a little tag that comes out of that too. An envelope with just a little insert. Tags. This here, my husband made me this little bookmark out of just a piece of wood. He likes to do things like carvings and making things out of wood, and this was the first one that he made. He's gonna make me some more of these so that I can send some of my pen pals one in the books that I send them, and I thought that was really cool. Also, some of these little pockets that I made, like this one's a napkin one. So this one actually come out like where I feel like it's right. But there is another one in here somewhere. Like this one here. And there's one more back here. This one here. like, it's just a scrap piece of paper, and I just did a quick little stitch around it, and then I did some gesso, but it come out different than any of the pages I've ever done. I don't know if you can really see, like, it's like a weird, like, shiny texture. Like, yes, some of them will come out like that, but this has just a very different feel to it. I don't know if maybe my gesso is old. I'm not sure what's going on with this, but I'm saying gesso. It is not gesso. Oh my gosh. Well, my mind is now went blank. It's not gesso. It's the other stuff. What is it called? No, it's gonna drive me crazy. Mod Podge. Mod Podge. That's what it's called. Okay. So it come out like this weird leathery, like, I like it. It's kind of weird. It had to grow on me because it is kind of weird. It's almost like a hide, like a skin hide or something. My other papers did not come out like that. So I don't know why those did, but they did. And this here, this was just a magazine that I put in here. I put some papers all over that one. And I put this in here, of course, from my kiddos. I try to put a little something in here from family members. And this is just another little tag. So that is that one. So I'll probably just keep this one since it come out to where I really can't send it in, and, you know, like the little theme that I did for it. The other little thing that I wanted to show is this little dude here. This is going to be my tag book, and I'm thinking of getting some stencils, or maybe have my daughter write really pretty on here, like tags, something like that. So it has a magnet closure here, and this is made of toilet paper holders, the middle of the toilet papers, like the toilet paper rolls. So that's what this is made from. And there's a lot of room in here to stick multiple tags in each one. So what I want to do is make a section for each, like, little themed, you know, like flowers or bumblebees or, you know, whatever. And then make a couple of tags up for each of those themes, put them in. And then whenever I make a book, I can just come over here and pull some tags out and throw it in there, and I'm ready to go. So that's what the idea behind this is, like, you know, a tags to go tag book. And that's what this is gonna be. And I'm thinking of also, I'm gonna make one of these for my pen pals. I think they really would like these. So I just thought this was a cute little thing. I just did this last night whenever I was trying to figure out something to do. I didn't really want to work on any big project. I didn't want to start on something again yet. I have a pen pal that sent me a few in, like, traveler's notebook size inserts. She sends me the most beautiful stuff, and she's sending me like different sections, and maybe I should put that on a video before I get started fully, because I want to make a gypsy junk journal with it. So I've been making a few things to start. Actually, I have a piece here. I made this little, it's like a little bead. I don't know if you can see. It's just a little bead. I've never made these before, so it's not perfect and it's not the best. And the middle is actually a piece of a tiny marker, like the little markers that your kids can get. Well, that little marker, I just cut a little piece, stuck it so I wouldn't have to use so much fabric and stuff to wrap around it. And then I have these little beads that these actually move. So I want to make like a gypsy type traveler's notebook, and that's what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure how I got on the subject of talking about that. What was I saying? I had a point, and I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so I may just do a whole nother video on that, because I think that would be kind of interesting. That's something that I would like to save. Like, I use these videos as almost like a journal itself, so that I can see everything that I've made before I send it off to people. And it kind of just keeps, you know, like a record of everything that I've done. So I think I kind of want to do that too with the Gypsy one. I think I definitely want to do that so that I can remember all of the little things that I've done and made, you know, myself for that book. So I have one more video that I need to make on the Alice in Wonderland book that I did before my mother went into the hospital. I did finish that book up, so I need to make a video on that one, and then I should be caught up. I haven't really done a whole lot since I've been gone. So anyways, well, that will be it for today. Thank you guys.